There's so much drama going on right now. It's just never gonna stop. It's just never ever gonna stop. I mean, I can't really say that I wanted to, but anyway, here we are. Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I am back with another video for you. I asked you guys on Twitter how you guys wanted me to go about this because there's just so much stuff that's happened that I really want to touch on. We're gonna be talking about Jeffree Star and David, Jeffree Star and Laura Lee herself, Manny Mua. He's made his debut back here on YouTube, and I just decided that I'm just gonna put it all in one video. So I really don't know how long this video is actually going to be. So let's just jump right into this. So as you guys know, Laura Lee just recently uploaded her video where she actually went down Skid Row, and she was talking about homeless people and how she was helping with Think Food on Foot. And I think that it was a very endearing video. I just want to say that I do think that it's great that she's using her platform for good and a good cause. I myself, I have personally been down Skid Row. I actually lived in Orange County, which is really, I don't think, too far away from there. Maybe, I don't know, honestly. But I know that I've been down Skid Row. I lived with my sister in California for a bit, and she thought it would be very important for me to actually see how some of these people actually live when they're homeless. We really don't have too many homeless people out here where I live out, specifically in the Carolinas, not in the town that I live in, but there is a good amount of people that are homeless in Charlotte. So I do think that it was good that Laura actually used her platform to promote something good for the community that she lives in, and there's a whole bunch of homeless people in Los Angeles. But with that said, Laura did face quite a bit of critiques for this video. There were some of them that I agreed with. There were some that I did not really agree with. One, it did feel like maybe this was some kind of way for her to get her name out there in a positive light after everything that's happened. I don't think that it should take somebody being dragged through the coals for them to do something that would show humility and caring for other people. Now, with that said, I do not want to say that this is the only time that I've seen Laura do charity work. I do think that she and some other beauty gurus and YouTubers did go to St. Jude's Hospital, I remember maybe a year or two ago, and she actually did charity work there. So I don't think that this is the first time that she's done this on her platform. So a lot of people were saying that it's weird that she would do this after the fact. Although I do really feel like there may be a motive behind this. I don't want to come right out and be like, yeah, she did this to try to make herself look in a better light, because honestly, I don't know if I really believe that, because I do think that at the heart of everything with Laura, she is a good person. She seems like somebody that does wear her heart on her sleeve. She's fucked up. We get it. She's been canceled for a while now. But I do think that it's important that we give people a chance to redeem themselves when they have done something bad, such as what Laura has done. I have said that it would be her actions going forward that would show us how she is going to grow as a person from everything that she has been through concerning all of this drama with herself, Jeffree, Manny, Gabriel, and all of them that were involved in this whole Dramageddon thing. So I do think that we should keep an eye on Laura, and if she continues to go down this path to be a philanthropist, I guess, to use her voice for good in the community, I think that we should allow her to do that. It's okay to critique. It's okay to give criticism, but don't be too harsh about it, because ultimately she is a person. She has basically lost everything as far as like her brand deals and things like that. So I mean, it is going to take a bit of time for her to regain that trust that she once had with her followers. I do want to point out that Jeffree Star did actually take a moment to indirectly shade Laura. If you watch Karina Kaboom, you would know that she put that in her video, but I got to thinking, I was like, that looks familiar. So I went through Jeffree Star's likes, and here it was. T-Spill said, there's a difference between doing good and doing good just to save your reputation. Good night. Now, you guys know that I love T-Spill, and I think that it's great that we can have varying opinions of things. Me and her DM quite a bit. Like I said, I don't know if there was a motive behind this. I don't want to say like 100% there was. I do feel like she may have done this in some kind of way, in some kind of capacity, to try to make herself look better. But at the end of the day, she has done charity work before, so I kind of can't like put my finger right on it. Like I said, I do feel like Laura's a good person, but Jeffree Star has not let this Dramageddon thing go. He's a Scorpio. Him and I actually share the same birthday, so I know that when he holds a grudge, honey, he holds a grudge. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel like somebody has done you wrong, it's okay, hold a grudge. But you don't have to take every single opportunity that you have to actually shade someone. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just take this moment to actually segue into what's going on with Manny Mua. You guys know that he uploaded this video where he said that he was going to come back. Now, I actually want to point out something that I found really interesting that I don't think a lot of people commented on. I looked in the comments of the video. Manny said, it was like around the first of the video, if I remember, I'll put the clip in here, but basically he said, if I came back and did a get ready with me, people would be like, da 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 da. That to me, I don't know if that was like kind of shade towards Laura or him just trying to gauge what people would say about what happened with Laura. Now, we know from everything that Gabriel said in his video when he came out with this like 45-minute video that Manny wanted to go last on the set of apologies that they were to issue by his PR team to kind of get a feeling about how everything was going to go down and how people were going to perceive what they were saying in their videos that had everything to do with this whole Dramageddon thing. That came off just a little bit suspect for me. You guys know that I really liked Manny. And I don't think that him doing a docu-series would actually be him trying to copy Shane Dawson. It is a very popular format. You guys have seen it on numerous TV shows, and it has been adapted here on YouTube. I love that type of video. Like, I love that, like, behind the scenes, like, the real breakdown of everything. But it's really just strange to me that Manny wants to do that type of thing. It does not take a docu-series for you to show us why you feel the way that you feel and why you've done the things that you've done. If you could have just simply got on camera and opened up your heart and just said exactly what you wanted, I think that that would have been suffice. This docu-series, I feel like it's just going to drag it out way too much. You will ultimately probably gain something from it, from sympathy. And, like, I'm having a really, like, Manny didn't really do anything, like, racially driven. We've talked about that. We've discussed that. What Manny did was, like, he used people. He used people to gain a platform. He's been accused of numerous different things behind the scenes with many different YouTubers about him riding their coattails and things like that. If he would just address that openly, like, I've said it numerous times here about, like, PewDiePie, Onision, and things like that. If you want to be a piece of shit, own that you're a piece of shit. And I'm not calling Manny a piece of shit, but people tend to respect you more if you own what you are and you own your characteristics. If you want to be a shady bitch, openly admit that you're just a shady bitch. I do these types of things for opportunities, and I do these things to get my name out there. Like, ultimately, if you put it out there first, people can't hate on you for it. They either have to respect it or they have to move on. And I think that Manny doing this docu-series, it's just gonna be way too much. I don't think that a lot of people really wanted that. Like, especially with all this BetterHelp stuff going on. We know that Manny uploaded this original video a while back where he was, like, having all this anxiety, and it was like a BetterHelp type video. There has been so much stuff that has came out about BetterHelp. Honestly, I'm hoping to God that Manny does not try to use this as like a segue for him to put that in a video, because I do not think that that will work out well for him. I think that a lot of people are looking for a reason with Manny now because they've been fence riding for a while, and then all this stuff up until this point with Manny, it's just been like thing after thing after thing, and eventually it will become way too much. I've seen on Twitter, because you guys know that I interact a lot with you on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me, you should. It's @3daily. That a lot of people are really over, like, this petty drama. Like, they like drama, but not when it, like, entails, like, personal things, like with Manny and Gabriel and Laura and all this stuff that happened when they were in Ibiza. Like, they do not like this messy stuff. Like, they're completely over it. And I'm, like, I'm getting to where I'm, like, kind of over it myself. I want to get back to, like, drama concerning, like, palettes and stuff, like formulations and stuff like that. People getting, like, shitty palettes. That, to me, is way more interesting. I do not like having to come on here and talk about, oh, this person shaded this person, why do you think they did this? And I ain't gonna say that I hate that, but it is, like, there's so much of it. Like, I could make a video every day about it because there's always, and I've found some new influencers that are not small influencers that are big, that have a lot of drama. I'm really thinking about making videos about them. I'm sure that some of you guys will know who they are because they do have a couple million subscribers, but they're not really talked about, but they have drama that nobody has discussed. So you guys, if you want to know more about that, if you would like me to possibly make a video about that, I probably will. But I really want to know what you guys think about this. I think Manny can redeem himself, much like Laura can redeem herself. You guys know that I love a good redemption story. People love to see people rise from the ashes, and I really hope that these two have honestly learned something from everything that they've went through, because it was honestly their decisions and their actions that put them in this predicament for them to learn from it. So if they learn from it, great. If they don't and they still show these messy types of behaviors, then that is signaling to me and everyone else that we just need to move on, because it's just a hopeless cause. But as of right now, I think that we should give them both a chance, that they honestly deserve it as a human above everything else. Before all the beauty guru stuff, before all the makeup and all that, let's give them a chance to redeem themselves. Now, with that said, I want to get into this David Scissorhands stuff. There's not really too much that I can say about it, because this David guy, he uploaded this video, and honestly, I didn't get shit from it. It was all the same type of stuff. It was literally all the same messages that he had already put out on his Instagram stories. There was nothing there. There was nothing that like confirmed what he was saying was true, because I could literally make a text message thread with so many different people on my phone and say, hey, yeah, let me go through this. It just does not work that way. Somebody did point out to me that originally he had tweeted out or put on Instagram that he was recording this video, and I think he had on like a pink shirt, but when he actually posted the video, he was in a different shirt. I want to say that his whole attitude changed in this video when he was talking about Jeffree Star, because remember when he was doing these Instagram stories, he was like, yeah, I'm about to put my name on LLC, bro. I'm gonna fan all these people out. I'm gonna fan them out. But when he was on that video, it was very monotone. It was like, this is not Photoshop. This is not Photoshop. I just want to support other artists. I just want to, like, keep that same energy. Like, if you are going to expose somebody, like, fully expose them. Like, I wanted you to get on that phone. I wanted you to hook your phone up to your little raggedy computer, and I wanted you to like show me these text messages, not fly through them. Like, you had me on my computer sitting over there trying to like slow this shit down to read these text messages, but the quality was so terrible that I couldn't even make out hardly what it said. I was sitting there with a sharpen tool. I was like, girl, I'm gonna find out what these text messages say. And I did find out what some of it said, but none of it was really that interesting. I was just like, dude, if you are going to come for someone and you're gonna put this much energy and this much time into gassing all this up and getting all these people on your side and saying that this is true, show the proof. Show the proof. That is what everybody is waiting for. Like, we're sitting here like waiting. Like, if you say that Jeffree Star is this, then prove it. It would not be that hard. If you were to go, I think your phone provider is Verizon. If I'm not mistaken, in the screenshot, well, in the video where I zoomed in, I think it said Verizon. I have Verizon, boo. Like, this is an AT&T phone, but I also have a Verizon phone. If I want to get a printout of all my text messages, I could do that. I've done it before. I've said it in another video. This guy did not bring anything to the table that we did not already know. He did not actually show proof. And with him making these claims, the burden of proof lies on him. Like, we're not going to take what he says at face value with such a huge accusation. When somebody is being called like a racist, that is a very, very, very big deal. Especially to me, in my opinion. I know a lot of you guys share the same opinions as me as that. It's just, we want proof. Like, if we get 100% proof that this is real, this is an authentic thing, which David could have given us, we know Jeffree would be canceled. That would be it. That would be the end. And a lot of people I know, they're saying, well, Jeffree's getting his legal team involved and da-da-da-da-da. I've been looking on the internet. I've been scouring the internet, girl. I have not found any kind of like documentation anywhere on anything. So, I mean, if I've missed that, I'm sorry, but I am keeping my eyes peeled for it, and it will all leak out. Trust me. If this is happening and Jeffree Star does have a legal team involved, it will come out. So, I don't necessarily think that Jeffree would have to get people involved if this guy really felt the way that he felt and he could like prove it. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's no legal action that you can take against the truth. There's just not. Slander is not slander if it's the truth. If it's the truth, then this guy cannot be held liable for anything. Now, I don't know about like admission of text messages and things like that in California. If he could legally show these messages. I mean, hell, he's already showed the messages. What if he wanted to make this point and drive it home for everybody that this was true? Why didn't he just get out why didn't he just go to Verizon and get these printouts? That's just all I really have to say about that. I do just have a small little mini rant. I'm just gonna say, for all of y'all that watch American Horror Story, this might be a spoiler for you if you have not watched episode 4. I am highly aggravated because if they kill off Cordelia, and I don't think they are because she's the Supreme, but if they kill her off, I am personally going to go see Michael Langdon at Outpost 3, and me and him are going to square up and we're going to fight, because that's just what it is. I really have thought about making like American Horror Story reaction type of videos, because I just love that show so much. Just like so much. Like Coven was my favorite series in American Horror Story, like favorite season, and would you guys be interested in me I tried to do videos about it last year, but Cult was just like so much. There was so much that you would have to keep up with that. It's not at all like this season. But you guys, please let me know what you think about this stuff down below. Do you think that Laura is trying to be a philanthropist and trying to redeem herself in the right ways? Or do you think that there's a motive behind it? Do you feel the same thing with Manny? Do you think that this docu-series is just like way too much? If he would have just came on here with a video and actually just talked straight with you guys and kept it all the way real and just cover the things that have been talked about by so many different drama channels and so many different people on Reddit and on Twitter, do you think that that would have meant more than a documentary series? And as far as like this David stuff goes, let me know what you think down below. Do you think that he spilled any tea? Because I've seen the comments, not a lot of people thought that there was any tea there. It was like literally all the same thing. You guys know that I encourage a healthy debate. So let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.